You're watching Treehouse.
Morning, sweetheart.
Hi. Can I fix you some eggs?
How about oatmeal?
Okay.
Samantha, I thought I told you no witchcraft.
I didn't.
Don't cover up. It takes time to make oatmeal. There's not even a pot around.
There's no trick to it. Really. I used instant Quaker oatmeal. You just pour a packet into a bowl, add boiling water, stir, and it's done. With instant Quaker, anyone can make oatmeal in a hurry. Even mortals.
Aunt Jemima pancakes without her syrup is like the spring without the fall. There's only one thing worse in this universe. That's no Aunt Jemima's at all.
Aunt Jemima's without Aunt Jemima's syrup?
That's ridiculous.
Get more flavor from your coffee. A cup and a half of flavor. Get instant Maxwell House coffee. The pretty face belongs to Carol Lawrence. The hats to New York's top designers. More of both in the colorful fashion feature this week in TV Guide magazine. Buy it.
There's so many nice things about being a mother. Not just the flowers on Mother's Day, nor even those special surprises, handmade just for Mom. One of the most satisfactory things often starts with a trip to the market and a turn at the stove. Then, after setting the table and getting small hands clean and clean towels dirty, it happens. That wonderful warm feeling of accomplishment when a hearty appetite goes to work on something you've cooked. The reward of an empty plate left behind by someone you love. Isn't it remarkable how good food can fill a hungry youngster and at the same time fill a mother's heart?
Yeah.
Eat pasta.
I'll eat first.
Pasta first. Only a pasta on. Ooh.
I'll eat toy.
Oh, drink some. Drink some. Oh, oh. You okay? Oh, throw up pasta.
You're so smart. You are crazy.
Just like yours.
It was terribly embarrassing. The little rascal was right. Now, I wear legs. Legs have membrane on. It stretches out and stretches out.
She's got legs. Our legs fit your legs. They hold you, they hold you, they never let you go.
Go in your nose?
Taster's Choice 100% freeze-dried coffee.
Okay.
Looks and smells like ground roast and tastes like
I need a tissue. Want to get her one?
decaffeinated.
Oh my gosh!
Choice decaffeinated. Green labels.
It's a noodle!
Fringe, oh, don't eat it again. Fringe is
Carnation introduces the instant breakfast you can get your teeth into. New Carnation Breakfast Bar. Smooth chocolate, crispy nuts, crunchy centers. When you don't have time for your regular breakfast, one Carnation Breakfast Bar and a glass of milk gives as much nourishment as this bacon and egg breakfast. Read the label. Milk supplies substantial nutrition. New Carnation Breakfast Bar. The instant breakfast you can get your teeth into.
We as professional broadcasters know that solid-state equipment is reliable. The XL100 solid-state television set reflects that reliability.
That was one TV expert. What about others? What color TV do more of these TV experts own? RCA. Right down the line. Think about it.
The RCA XL100 means reliability to me.
If it isn't RCA, it isn't XL100.
On Film 91, I'll be talking to Francis Coppola about The Godfather Part 3, about his controversial decision to cast his daughter in one of the leading roles, and about his own remarkable career that one time or another has brought him 5 Oscars and near bankruptcy.
Francis Ford Coppola, a Film 91 special, Tuesday at 11:05 on BBC One.
You'd best not smoke at all, but smoking in bed is like lighting a slow fuse. It'll get you in the end. Even if you're wide awake, sober and sensible, it's easy to drop some burning ash. It'll smolder, and you may not smell a thing. It'll give off fumes that will make you dopey. When later it flares up, you may be too far gone to escape. Smoking in bed is like lighting a slow fuse. Don't do it.
It's
here with all the big holiday programs on ITV and Channel 4 over Christmas and New Year. It's the big double issue of TV Times. All the big films. Star-studded spectaculars. Comedy favourites. There's a Coronation Street special for Hilda's Farewell. News of 10% off home shopping at Next and of £500,000 worth of holiday prizes. Christmas isn't Christmas without the big double issue of TV Times. On sale now.
TV Times.
This week's 1987.
On BBC One.
And because there are regional variations in the placing of that programme, you might like to check in the Radio Times exactly when it's being shown in Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. Now here's a look at tomorrow evening on BBC Two, which includes a few slight changes to the published schedule. We're on safari in Kenya at 7:15, where wildlife is big business. But for one man, safari driver David Mengo, the care and welfare of the animals comes first. Naked Hollywood at 8:05 penetrates a secret, tribal and competitive society, the harsh world of the movie agent. That's followed at 8:55 by a tribute to the prima ballerina assoluta, Dame Margot Fontaine, who died just over a week ago. And at 10, Screen 2 presents The Laughter of God, the chilling tale of an affluent but crumbling marriage in which both partners tempt fate by fantasizing the death of the other whilst engaging in extramarital affairs. The innovative music show Snub is at 11:30 with Rapido at midnight, and that's tomorrow night on 2. Just a reminder before we go that BBC One has an early news report tomorrow morning, and that'll be at 8 o'clock.
World of children's literature, it's not just animals which possess the ability to speak English, often better than some of us humans. Since 1945, a series of bestsellers have shown that railway locomotives can conduct conversations and argue like the rest of us. I'm referring, of course, to one of the most popular collections of children's books ever written, the Railway series, featuring the cheeky, blue-bodied steam engine superstar that is Thomas the Tank Engine. The Reverend Wilbert Awdry, the creator of Thomas and all his steam-driven locomotive friends, wrote 26 books in all, after which his son Christopher took over. But while they tried to make their stories as realistic as possible, even Wilbert and Christopher drew the line at cancelling all trains on a bank holiday for planned engineering work. There was a little clap there, wasn't there? Okay, I think I know where we're going now. So far, the Thomas books have inspired 18 television series, over 450 episodes, and a full-length feature film. In fact, it was as the narrator of the original TV series, Thomas and Friends, that Ringo Starr finally found proper international stardom. Here to remind us of the jaunty theme which always introduces Thomas and Friends is the fabulous BBC Concert Orchestra.
Well, the time is now coming up to 21 minutes past 1, and we're coming to a close. I, for one, completely taken up with thoughts of the Corleones and straining at the leash to see part 3, which, as you'll know, opens this week. However, since it gives you a headache just to think of the cues, I imagine I probably won't be seeing it for some time. Not until I'm slumped in front of the box at home, doubtless, watching it on a much-used video with the frames jumping. Shame. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed our showing of Godfather Part 2 this evening, and I hope you'll be with us tomorrow. So from all of us on BBC Two and me, Cathy Stewart, a very peaceful night to you. Sleep well, and good night.
And now BBC 2 o'clock, as you can see, is the once, and I wonder which one on the Christmas Day. Yippee! What's time possible to get us to do happen so want to take you once and once to work to put your school that's a lot of have a watch one night. Good night.